Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paris Price, which is an album called Mere Mortal, and you're listening to Menace right now. Because niggas do be trying to try me. They be trying to try us, low-key.
No, niggas be trying to try me.
Menace to society. Menace to society. Why they want to try?
It's dope. All right.
Thank you. He's a DMV artist. He currently, I think he lives in LA.
I'm about to say, is he the D, the M, or
Oh,
the
no, he ain't a DMV artist.
He an M, I think.
Oh, he means...
No, he an LA artist. He said, fuck this shit.
No, that's not what... Well, you know, we do as a we do have a history of not supporting our own, so...
No, that's bullshit.
I said a history. I'm not saying that we still all the people from the DMV.
I think people just random... No, it's plenty of people who support artists from here, like... It's bullshit.
I don't even have that.
So you're telling me we don't have a history of not supporting our artists?
No,
we don't have a history of supporting artists that aren't good.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. And I can...
Like, you
Sabri, Sabri has a point, though.
Come on now.
You got to think about, like... numbers as well. Like, people like, oh, Atlanta, New York. I'm like, yo, it's... All right, now, think of all the rappers New York has. Now, think of all the ones that they have that haven't made it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a small area.
But for here, though, you get a lot... Like, I get what she's saying, though. Just
we have
from
a history.
Witnessed...
Who? What artists have we haven't supported that you feel like
well, there was
we
like
need to put
whole... there was
Sonny
like
M. Hoffa.
I never wanted to be a rapper,
But there's a
it's
whole... there was like a whole underground music scene here that people... within that circle were supporting, but outside people were more so inclined to support the people who weren't from here when they come here. Like,
we don't support Wale.
Well, okay. So look at Go-Go, right? Weren't all these Go-Go bands being supported? That's a form of music. True. Nobody wanted to be rap, but besides, I feel like everyone wanted to be in the Go-Go because that was our own genre.
Initially, yes, but at the same time, once we did have a DC underground music scene, you know, it was kind of no excuse. It did happen though. Yeah. I will say that it could have been a lot more supported.
But I feel like all those great artists, if they were a little bit younger and they had all the platforms now that the artists have, you know, back then when did basically.
But some of them famous moved too. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We had MySpace.
You said what?
Let's intro.
That.
Oh, nigga, we was waiting for you. You started off. You missed your cue.
Shit, nigga.
You kind of threw this topic out there.
Yeah,
nigga, I'm Sabri.
Prince. Didn't even know the nigga name. Sean.
Hey, I was saying.
And this is
No Disclaimers Podcast.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in right now.
Okay,
right now, we are live.
We gonna go live.
Okay.
We all the way live.
We are live on YouTube, so make sure y'all are subscribed so that y'all get the notification when we go live.
Real Live Fox 5.
Seriously.
Real live. Yeah, that girl was dangerous. I do not want to have a snowball fight with her at all.
Yeah.
It was very.
She was probably
who try to have a motherfucking snowball fight for real? I was like, never mind.
She was probably putting stones in her.
In a snowball, lighting your shit.
Yeah.
It was very scary.
I want to give a special shout out to Andre at ABB Productions for helping me all week figure this live shit out.
Shout out Andre.
Yes. So he is from this area. Let me give him a hand clap. He's from this area. He does a lot of AV work in the area. Shout out to him because y'all don't understand. It took me literally hours and a bunch of back and forth messages.
You know what's funny? You probably could have figured it out on YouTube.
I needed him and YouTube. That's the thing. I needed both.
You need to get your hand claps ready because you was still looking
I don't
for
give a fuck.
Clap.
Y'all know it. Y'all get
late.
it. Y'all get it. Wow. But no, seriously, it took me him and YouTube. Because you can go on YouTube, but you'll be on there forever. And you'll be buying a bunch of products, trial and error, and that kind of narrows it. Somebody that works in it kind of helps you narrow it down.
Isn't there another shout out that you would like to do?
Me? Oh, shout out to Yada. She just had a birthday.
God,
hey.
See how I can see it?
It's always your own people.
It be your own host.
Happy birthday, Yada.
If Sabri told you I was 43, she's a fucking liar.
Yeah, Yada just turned... Right?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. 32.
I'm 23.
God
Why the fuck are you rushing my life? God damn. Sabri wants me to die
22.
soon so bad. It's like...
dyslexic. She's 23.
Right. I'm dyslexic.
No, she really texted me you're 43 now. Fuck all that shit. I was like...
I know.
Did she set it on live too?
I know. I know. I was fucked up. But yes, so shout out to Yada. She just had a birthday and it was amazing. She got her birthday nails on.
Oh my God. You are so extra.
I love it. Ooh,
the dick grabbers.
A little bit. No, not really. Those are dick grabbing nails?
If
Yes.
there was a... Never mind.
Yeah.
Is there a dick grabbing
If it was a ying in those
What, coffin? I mean, coffin, it might be untoward.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, but back to this live thing, it's just, it took me so long. Do you know that what I had to go through? Like, I DM'd somebody who basically was like, yeah, but what you gonna do though?
He's like, I mean, I can show you, but I mean, is there neck involved? Yes or no?
I mean, pretty much.
Wow.
Give me these niggas names, yo.
I can't do it. I
Give me these
can't do
niggas
it. No, but he didn't know.
So
he
we
was
could
just
beat
like,
these niggas
no,
up.
Honestly, though, I sent out the outline like of stuff that I need. What the things that we were trying to do. We were trying to go live on YouTube, and we want to be able to take calls. Like, hey, any suggestions? So I can narrow down the list of things to do. And he was just like, and I was to say that in exchange for promo on the show, and he was basically like, yeah, that don't really equate to what basically a list of what I need to get. And I'm like, he didn't counter offer or nothing. He just
So my
was
thing
like,
is, you thought throat would like fucking somehow balance
but
this out?
was I overthinking it, or because he didn't counter offer, or maybe he was just like, yeah, that's not gonna be enough, or I don't want to do it.
No, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, meet me at this hotel, then we just want to rob them. That's what would have happened back in the day. You think you sweet, yeah.
Back in the day, that would have happened like 13 days ago.
Yeah.
Back
we
in
want to
that
rob
day.
your ass next time.
I was so offended by that.
Me
You should have
and
told us,
that.
so we would have jumped that nigga. We don't play
I
that
just
shit.
like,
We're not
my
bartering for no... You know what I'm saying?
You should have said, meet me at room...
list of shit
Meet
that
me at room
you know what I'm saying, was
112
gonna
and bring
get.
4 friends.
Nigga.
We just robbed like 5 niggas.
And I was just like, have a
all
nice
their
day.
Yeezys.
Yeah.
I hope
Fanny
he didn't
packs.
have a nice day that day, though.
She said, I hope he didn't have a
I
nice
hope he
day.
did have a nice
I hope
fucking
you
day.
tripped
Fuck
off
that
the
nigga.
curb and got your shoes wet in a fucking puddle and your socks dirty.
Fellas, like I always say, like, all women don't want to fuck y'all.
Most
like,
of us don't.
golly.
If we're going to be honest, most of us don't. So it's like, honestly, when you're thinking in your mind, like, should I shoot? Should I shoot? Should I shoot? The answer is typically fucking no.
Yeah.
Don't do it. We're not interested.
A woman going to let you know and make it obvious.
We don't like
well,
y'all.
most of the time.
Musty
But,
asses. We don't like y'all.
Well, Sean, how many dates should should you go on? We was talking about this on Instagram Live. Before a woman should offer to pay.
Offer to pay? I think
Wedding date.
after the 3rd date, you should at least hit the pump fake. Yeah. Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's the attempt. And then you be like, oh, she's
purse.
not selfish. She's into me. That's dope. Now, I'm not saying... Now, ladies, also, if you pump fake,
be prepared.
You also got to be, prepared. But I feel
These
like...
niggas will let you pay.
I feel about like 3 dates. Niggas definitely have to pay their way. Like, all this whole... Like, come on, keep it real. If you want to get to know a woman, pay.
I think that, like, at our wedding date, I got like 5 on it.
Okay.
Everything up until that point is like, it's like, nah.
Maybe like 3. And all the dates, like...
3.
3? I would agree with that.
3.
Not to sound like corny, but like I feel like women don't necessarily always think of like dates as Ruth Chris. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe you go out on a dinner date, then you go out on a lunch date. Yeah. Then maybe y'all do some corny shit like go to a museum and you buy the ice cream and buy the scooters to ride through, That's 3 dates right there.
But women think that every date is food. If it's not food, it's not a date. If it's
I'm not going to lie.
Involved, it's not a date.
Food should definitely be involved
in every date, right?
Yeah.
I don't agree.
It doesn't
with
have to be
that.
the only thing, but
I feel like bitches will starve all night to eat on your dime, and it's kind of sad.
That's
because I'm probably hungry too. So
like he said, we going to dinner. I'm not eating breakfast because I'm going to eat all the fucking food, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up if somebody do that. But I do think that food should be incorporated with every day because you're expected to spend a few hours with that person, right?
Yes or no, depends.
If it's like a quick something, but how many days you go on? That's like 30.
But I mean, like, but people, the excuse that women give is like, I'm gonna get hungry. Like, okay, y'all went to the museum, bitch. I mean, you didn't jog the motherfucker. Like, you didn't go run the rocky stairs. Why are you working up the appetite?
So y'all
eat a fucking Snickers on your way out.
So y'all, a nigga take you to the movies. Y'all hug. It was a wonderful... You can't do that much talking in the movies, right? And he'd be like, what you about to do? And he'd be like, oh, not really nothing. It's all right. Well, I'm about to go grab some food. I'm hungry. See you later.
No, my thing is you wouldn't talk about about that though. Like, if our plan was to go to the movies, my whole energy is not going to be like, so are you taking me to dinner afterwards? You took me to the movies. Now, if you say that, it's going to be like, why would you even bring that up? But like, if you're like, okay, what you about to do? Nothing. You're like, oh, well, then we discuss food. That's different. But if the plan was to go to the movies, my anticipation isn't like, this nigga better take me to motherfucking Wendy's afterwards. Like, you know, I'm not gunning for the 444. Like, I feel like stop getting hungry every time you leave the fucking house to break.
No, I fed myself for the rest of the day. Like,
that's your responsibility, you fucking adult.
I'm just saying, I didn't starve myself.
But now I'm saying,
it don't have to be nothing super crazy.
I'm not working up an appetite going to the movies though. That's my logic. I'm not going to sit there like, oh my God, I screamed so many times at Jason that I'm hungry.
I've never left the movies and wasn't hungry after.
That's because you didn't eat before, you hungry fucking
Exactly,
hippo.
because I'm expecting to go get something to eat.
Well, then make that a part of the plan. But if it's not, that's my whole logic. If it's not, I'm not going to sit there and like, oh, this nigga didn't even fucking take me to get nothing. I have food at home.
Nah, feed me. Especially if we're going to be out for 3+ hours, I'm going to get hungry at some point of that.
Girl, you won't get hungry that damn much.
Shit.
These hoes will sit in the house with their empty ass refrigerator.
Not all of them. Not all the hoes.
Fucking day. All day. But then all of a sudden, it take 2.5 minutes for you to work up an appetite when you leave the house. Like, you've been hungry off. You've been going 3 days at a time without eating, bitch, because you ain't got no groceries.
No, if you want my time, you're gonna feed me because I was gonna eat regardless.
Then you should have ate before you left the house.
No, I'm gonna eat before
if we go on a lunchtime date to the movies, bitch, eat your turkey sandwich before we leave.
I'm eating both sides.
Eating is like...
See? That's why we be getting obese now, because we got to eat both times.
It's about what you eat.
Eating is like the foreplay or the after play, you know what I'm saying? On a date, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have sex, you want a guy to have foreplay or you want him to get straight to it?
It depends on the circumstances.
Speaking of foreplay,
sometimes I just want to get straight to the penis. Sometimes I got other time.
Do you role play, Sean?
Oh my God, no one does that.
I ask.
Like, that's the shit when you gotta wear like the chains and shit?
No, that's S&M. Role play. Like, you seen How to Be a Player when she was the nurse? That's H&M. Get out. You're fired. You remember? No, you seen How to Be a Player when she was the nurse? Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't got time for that.
That's weird.
I don't even care about, like, lingerie. Like, bitch, these clothes are coming off.
I told Saray that niggas role play. They pretend like they're niggas with good dick.
I've never role play. I've never rolled play.
I have.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
See, that's I
don't even want to know.
Because now I'm going to look at Chris different. Come on.
I don't want to know.
You're going to be like, oh, Mr. Officer.
No, we never. That's so corny. We never role play.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Twirling the cuffs like.
No.
I already know how Sabre and Chris role play goes. He comes in, right? You need to shape up. It's been too long.
But it'd be a different tune buzzing. Turn over.
Let me give you a trim.
Some trim. Look, she be twirling. She's twirling the cuffs around there like,
She got her apron on. She's like, ooh, it's hot in here. Let me take this off.
With nothing else.
Mr.
Officer, are you going to give me a ticket?
What I was told, though, a lot of men do stuff and I was just talking about this today, a lot of men do stuff in the bedroom that's, in the comfort of their own homes or their woman home that they're not going to tell you that they do. So it's probably niggas out here doing like role play. That's just not something that I've ever done or I'm into doing.
So Bray, you never like left the house and had Chris pull you over?
No.
And be like,
absolutely not.
Mr. Officer, I can't get a ticket. I can't afford this. Is there another form of payment?
No. Only thing I role played and was a stripper.
Gotcha.
Oh my God. That's
you know what I have done that was kind of cool?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you did a dance? Did you fall? You was tizzy rolling?
Hey, young.
You was tizzy rolling like shit?
I don't know where you get out of that.
Cotton candy.
I legit feel like I cannot do that shit right, but
Do you guys have a pole in your room?
No, but that's next.
You know what I've done that's super cool?
Riley Jr. coming.
What'd you say?
I have met up with a woman I was talking to at a bar. Like, we know, but like, after like we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? She basically like denied all the other guys like advances, and I come in, they was like, well, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? We already was talking.
Corny.
That was corny. First of all, you gonna front act like you ain't role play when you did a whole scene. The fuck?
That's corny as shit.
Niggas be lying.
Okay. I don't lie about the pussy.
That's corny.
So you lied about the role play before.
I've never did role play. That's just I'm not dressing up.
What is foreplay
like
exactly?
I'm too silly. I feel like I would laugh too much.
Yeah,
I'd
me
be
too.
like, this nigga, man, shut up.
I was laughing
man.
at the stripping too. But listen, what do y'all actually do foreplay? Because what other
Getting the bop
forms
is
of
foreplay.
That's what I was gonna say. Getting head
the
is
bop
like
is
the only foreplay.
No,
that
it's
I
like
know.
the whole kissing and touching and all that.
I don't
other
need
shit.
True.
God, wham bam.
No, no, the foreplay is getting ahead.
No, the
this-
foreplay. You know what I think?
How
the foreplay
you
is?
just be like, hey, babe, like, goddamn, bitch, give a bitch a smooch or something, rub her hair,
Oh.
touch her butt, do something. You
Oh,
just
but you can't go get food though.
what?
No,
You
to
just
me,
saw your rotator cuff reaching like shit, though. Cut it out.
I cannot. To me, foreplay, is a little bit like
It's pretty much everything before the dick goes in.
Yeah, like nice messages, like a good day, like
Sexting?
No, not necessarily.
That's foreplay.
That could be. Yeah.
No, it is. Yeah,
can't be.
I'm gonna suck your dick when I see you.
But why does it always have to be like that? It could have been like a description of how they thought you
if
looked.
if I said that, I'm lying.
Yeah, we all know y'all don't like sucking dick.
Nah, it's
But
when
we
I meet
will.
up with you like, oh,
We-
you
we
meant,
need it.
oh, you thought I was, oh, you was specific.
We needed 4 helicopters on here for that show. Golly.
What, Feeks, where is the
Niggas-
helicopter?
I don't know. Y'all used it all up. The blades probably
Oh,
it's
fucking
right
came
here.
off.
Shut
Came
the
off.
fuck.
Fucking
No,
with Sabrina.
seriously though, like, girl, not my wine. My
sorry.
wine didn't well. No, seriously though, like, it's. I'm not. I don't want to say that because then you might believe me, and then it's like, oh God, I have to deliver.
Shout out to Yan Banga, who said, shout out to No Disclaimers Podcast. Love the content. We love you back. And Michael Gilbert said, happy birthday, Yada.
Thank
with a D,
you.
With D's.
Well, he trying to go smack him.
Yes.
Oh,
He trying to go smack.
Yes. Octavius, what's up? Again. Yeah. And Medley 21. But yes, so back to the show, because we have to take a break to say what's up to everybody. This is our first time going live on
know,
YouTube.
I
It's
feel
No Disclaimers
good.
Podcast. I know. So today we got Q starting. Q is what's a good name that's not like intern?
she is our production assistant.
Production assistant. Yes.
We
Yes.
got a
Sabray's replacement soon enough.
Right. Please come over and say hello to the people, please, real quick.
Come and speak to the people
Yes.
out here in YouTube
She
land.
is our
Yes.
production assistant. Her name is Q. All right, let me make sure you're in the frame.
Yeah, she like cropping people out.
No, I
Let
don't.
me tell you something. It was a very nice picture of me, Yada, and Sabray. She cropped me all the way out.
Really? What picture was that?
Yeah, it was some shit. I don't know.
Because
Fuck
he's
y'all.
fucking lying.
No, it
I
was.
remember that.
It was like when we had the photo shoot in the mirror.
No, you weren't cropped out. She
You
was
weren't
taking a
in the
picture of the
picture.
two of us. You just happened to be in the background. We were fixing our faces, and she was like, "Hey," and I just happened to look like, "Oh wait,
I did see that.
you'll be fine."
But you didn't see the cropping part.
It was no crop.
Point
you
the
were, you were
get her mic
originally
and point to her a little bit.
you were
can point that mic
originally
to her.
You
not in the picture.
If if you want to stay on the show, you have to agree with me sometimes.
Okay, so Q, you are Q, you are in the frame.
He's on probation as it is.
No, he's not. No, he's not. So yes, thank you so much. We just love to have you. It's gonna be a great journey. You know,
said
anything y'all want to? It is.
Journey. She
Every
said
time
this
you
shit
say
like
it.
this is a fucking trip to Mecca or some shit.
It is. It's a trip to the
it
top.
kinda
It's a
is.
trip to the
It
top.
kind of is.
Fuck you talking
We
about?
not Mecca now, nigga. Wow. Okay.
Anything you want to
Enjoy your
say?
pilgrimage. Shout out your hood. Where you from? Tell us
Give
something
her the
about
mic.
you.
God damn it.
Right. You should,
Tell us
no,
something
her
about you.
mic is over there.
Oh shit. Here you go.
Yeah.
Doofus.
Just point it to her. You don't got to talk.
So you messing up already because you supposed to have the mic
No,
set
no,
up.
the fuck she wasn't. No, she's not. Sorry, go ahead. There you go. Thank you, Yada. Go ahead.
Hello,
Q.
everyone. My name is LaQuisha, better known as Q.
Yes, I like you.
Which I want to know.
I mean, like, just let the
Where you
people know a
from?
little. Yeah. You know?
Well, I'm from DC.
What part of
but
DC?
That don't matter because I moved
Are you-
rural.
She-
Don't put her
she was
quadrant
uptown.
out
Oh,
Yeah.
so you know.
So basically, I'm in Arundel County now.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that's why.
Left.
Gotcha.
But PG area and DC. That's where I grew up.
Gotcha. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to work out.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go shopping.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
I also like one of those things.
That's me.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to Hampton Workout.
Are you?
Yes. Oh, shout out.
Yeah. Wait, man, I might have to holler at Stefan in like January when I got time.
Seriously.
I've been lying to Stefan telling him been joining like for like 8 months now.
He just had a free boot camp on Saturday.
First of all, I missed it.
Wow.
And I would have definitely went. I said, because free is for me.
Yeah.
He getting money.
It rained. I probably wasn't.
I'm about to be a personal trainer.
I don't like to go outside when it rains, so I probably wouldn't go.
Well, it was inside.
No, I'm saying, but I had to go outside to get there.
It's Saturday, right?
I get it.
Okay,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Remember, I left the house. It was raining like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I only
Do
left.
Sabray really be working out in there, or she just like
Well, I
post?
haven't
Yeah.
seen her.
Oh, she don't really be in there.
Oh,
I've
seen your
in the
videos.
pudding, honey. The proof
I've seen
is
your
there.
videos.
Yes.
I
This
saw
butt
you.
don't sit up high for no reason.
yes, it does.
Might be.
Yes, it does. That joint was high when I met you. I don't want to hear it, and I don't feel like you was getting your Hampton on that hard. So, that joint was still too.
Get your Hampton on that hard. No, seriously though, I do be really working out. There's no
Gotcha.
conspiracy behind that shit.
Girl, I didn't
she
say
don't
the
work
mom
out.
was engaged, girl. You was lifting that joint. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, but yeah, she goes. I think you go in the evenings, right?
Yeah, I go in the
I go in the
evenings.
morning.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't go. So.
I don't have to go.
Boom.
I got body balls.
Stefan can't beat me in 1-on-1. Yeah.
No. Anyway, Q, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, just thank you so much. So, shout everybody give it up to
Totally happy to
Q.
have you a
Follow
part of the
Q
team.
on her
Maybe we
social
won't be at a
medias.
standstill
She's dope.
anymore.
When was we ever at a standstill?
Girl, that was sarcasm.
I know. We was never at a standstill. Fuck you thought. Fuck these haters thought. But anyway, thank you, Q. Appreciate
Thank you, Q.
Yes.
Yes, so happy to have you.
What is up with some guys and transgender women?
These
They're
niggas be fucking
gay.
niggas.
I mean,
And they actually like men 10 times out of 9, but they aren't really
10 times
ready
out of 9.
to face that fact or to, just come to terms with it. So they try to soften the blow by dealing with trans women because at least outwardly, you might not necessarily know it off books, And you get behind closed doors and it's something else.
Do you think they use it as an excuse like, oh, well, I thought it was a woman?
I think when they're exposed. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
If no one ever brings it up, they would probably never say that. But if it gets put out there, then it's like, oh no, I thought it was a woman, and it's like before or after you cut
I'm gonna
balls.
Yeah, who
fellas,
was
give me
exposed?
a full timeout on this conversation, okay? Because I gotta be honest.
He said
The
a full
thing,
time
right?
out.
The ones that they be fucking with though really don't look like women.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
like
Like
Laverne Cox or something.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That King of
Don't
Maya
you
joint.
burn like
No, I'm saying no. That's who looks like
Yeah.
a woman to me.
Yeah. No.
Laverne Cox don't look like a woman to you.
No, she looks like a fucking
She looks like a
strong ass
power
man
forward.
with the wig.
she looks like a power forward.
Well,
like,
I
seriously,
thought-
like,
Now let me keep
Alright.
it a buck with you though.
Alright.
Amaya
That King of
Scott?
Maya joint.
Oh,
if I saw
yeah.
that looked like a woman.
because she's had hella work done though, like hella work.
That's
like
what I
she
was-
looks like, but
But I can see if a nigga was fooled by
the
her.
average trans woman hasn't done
Yeah.
all of that. To
Yeah,
that
the average
extent.
Eastern Avenue woman, you know what I'm saying?
Get him the fuck-
What? So is it the fact that because there's a difference between the ones who have a penis and the ones who got the surgery
Right,
to
pre-op
have
and post-op.
Yeah. So I'm like, I wonder, are they pre-op or
I
post-op?
be feeling like they pre-op. I ain't even gonna hold you because
It's two
realistically, I might be
Yeah.
assuming, but I feel like statistics wise, a lot of these joints don't have, didn't flip the outies in any. Like did not have the break because that's not no cheap ass surgery.
It's
That's
true.
not, you know what I'm saying. You're not getting that done in the basement.
But I just want to make sure that I'm clear. Transgender is when you actually have had the operation.
no, transgender is when you identify as a woman. You don't.
Yeah.
You can be
So what's a
pre-op.
transvestite?
You get. We don't even.
know.
I don't even. We don't even.
I thought trans. No,
I thought that was
thought-
just a cross dresser.
I-
But these people actually like
that's
it's one
derogatory.
difference between like someone who just cross dresses and someone who's actually transitioning their lifestyle into being a complete opposite gender.
But if
Like
you're-
I live my life as a woman, not I dress up on Sundays to do shenanigans in the street.
Okay.
Like
But if you're a trans, what is RuPaul?
a trans. I don't know because
think
sometimes
so.
he's been a man.
I think he's just a cross-dresser.
yeah.
But what's the? I mean,
Cross-dresser because
Because
he
that-
still identifies
so
like
what's
a
the,
man.
all right? So can we? But is he gay?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. What's a transvestite? Or did I make up
I
that
feel
word?
like no, you didn't make that
Oh.
up, but I think that is like super like 92. I don't think that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that the terms have evolved.
Because
Yeah.
Ike just sounds like parasite, like a bad.
Yeah, we don't
like,
use
nigga.
that anymore.
Okay.
So basically, like if you're transgender, you identify as the gender opposite of the one you were born.
But so you don't necessarily have to have...
Not necessarily.
Okay, got you.
But you've transitioned. Like, they actually have to go through, like, a transition process in order to even, like, technically be considered. So, like, for a year, you, like, if I'm a man and I'm trying to be a woman, for a year, I have to live my life as a woman. Meaning I have to dress like a woman. I have to...
It's like divorce.
Yeah, kind of. Like the separation period.
So,
you're separating from your male.
Once you actually get the surgery, you're transsexual.
Transgender. Well, no.
So transsexual?
No. It's post-op and pre-op.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Transgender, but post-op or pre-op.
So we don't use the word transsexual anymore. It's
I don't think so. I don't know, though.
They just
I mean,
be
you
making
could
this shit up as we
after...
go.
No, but after surgery, I guess that would make sense for you to say that because you've actually
Transsexual?
changed your sex and not just your gender.
Watch, it's going to be somebody that be like, I want to be a trans man, but I was born to be a dude, but I want to be a woman. So I had to get the surgery to be a dude so that I could still, I don't know. I feel like the shit is just confusing and then people are just going to make shit up and then I'm just waiting for people to be trans race.
Right, because I'm about to identify as a motherfucking rich Caucasian woman and get the bag, son.
But women who want to be men, they don't get dicks, though.
Yeah, they
They
do.
Yeah,
Damn, that's wild.
they can get surgery.
Yeah.
It's
They
weird.
do.
It's weird. And the men who want to be women, they basically just convert the Audi into it.
That's
They
wild, just
invert
going
it.
into the doctor like, you know what? I don't even want my yam no more. Just make it a peach. Just give me a pussy,
I
Joe.
hate him so
And
much.
I feel like if you a transgender woman who wants to be a man, you probably have to wait for like a donor.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they get their titties.
organ
Like a
donor.
dead,
I know
like
they get
dead
their
dicks and
they-
attach it to them?
I know they get their
I don't
titties
know,
removed.
dog. I don't know.
Maybe get them
Or maybe they have
having a scar. Yeah,
maybe they have
Brittany
like
Griner.
a how people can have like fake butts or fake boobs. Maybe they get that like a prosthetic penis. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, don't give
That
me the
shit is
line.
wild.
Just no, thank you.
But yeah, no, it's a lot of men out here like dealing with.
But do you think? I know this is a
Wow, Dwight.
tough question, but is the sex better? You think?
I think they just
I don't
honestly like because a lot of these situations are pre-op situations. If we're going to be hunted, a lot of them are pre-op, and I think they just like that same sex, like period. Like the situation with Dwight Howard at the end of the day. But what I don't like though is I feel like the trans woman who went out there and exposed him and posted all these videos and all this other stuff and went on there basically like she feared for her life. And I feel like you feared for your life, but somehow you had all of these receipts on standby,
And then
like
call the
your
cops.
intention was to expose him from day one. So if you've been recording everything from the initial time you started dealing with somebody, you had ill intentions from day one. Now you're saying, oh, well, you know, like, why were you recording everything? He didn't just, if this is what he did to you or he threatened you or whatever you're saying, he didn't do that from day one because you continuously dealt with him. Now you're saying, okay, he did this. I don't want to do it anymore, but I'm scared. But you've been recording from day one. It's like screenshotting all my conversations with you, and then you snake me 20 years later. Now it's like, I got all these receipts.
Yeah.
Why do you have all these receipts?
And we're talking about Dwight Howard, by the way, right?
Yeah.
That
I don't
transgender,
know too much about him, but
he got like 9 baby moms. Like he wild, but
okay.
that same transgender, she's tried this on different celebs and have been proven. Like she had with Playboy Cardi, who does Magnolia, that is a popular song. And then basically she photoshopped the whole DM like conversation. Like people are going to those extents like to fake conversations. So
to
of
get
course,
clout.
as soon as you get on the shade room, if you see, hey, oh that's true, but it wasn't even true at all. So.
And that's the problem. I feel like at the end of the day, you can't say that, like, they'll say that, like, hetero men or cis-het men, whatever the fuck they call them, they'll basically say, like, oh, well, you're insecure or you're homophobic or transphobic if you don't want to date a trans woman, which I feel like if you don't want to date a woman who also has a penis, then that's your business, and you have that right to choose that.
That's
at
why
the end of the day.
Because they not a woman.
But my thing is, exactly, but if you want to call yourself that, fine. I'm not even going to knock you. You live your life. But if somebody doesn't want to deal with that, that's their choice too. But for you to be exposing men who have dealt with you either under false pretenses or willingly lets us know that what you feel like, what you're doing is wrong. Basically, because why would you need... I'm not going to expose if you're doing something normal.
Yeah.
It's no reason to. So if you're doing exposing on that, it's because you know that something is going on is wrong. And it's like for you to live that life, and you don't want people doing that to you. Everyone didn't come out, you know what I'm saying, just completely flamboyant. A lot of people were closeted at first. You had to put the feelers out there, gauge how people react to you being it before you came out. So why would you feel like it's okay to out someone else when you wouldn't have wanted nobody to out you when you were still...
It's a money grab.
And it's just not, it's not cool. Like, the exposing shit.
I don't respect anybody who puts those private conversations online.
Unless you're trying to lie on me, I'm gonna put that shit the fuck out. Don't fucking lie.
Exposing is exposing.
If you try to lie on me,
if you put me on blast on a public platform, I might gotta air your ass out.
I'm gonna air you out if you try to lie on me.
No, I ain't gonna even do that. Fuck it.
I would.
Cool.
But I feel like, but it's
I'm not knocking you.
It's justifiable. If somebody tries to out you or air you out on a public platform and they're lying, then yes, you have a right to clarify that with the proper receipts. But I feel like when you just going around exposing people like for sport, that shit is lame.
Especially like if he probably carried her and didn't want to talk to her no more or whatever, and she was mad. Now that I don't agree with, but say he was like, he said a derogatory, well, even then, I don't know.
Expose him if a nigga saying he want to kill you or like, no. But like just like regular shit, like
expose those messages though. Yeah. Expose those messages. Don't expose all of this. See, this is proof I was dealing with him. No, you didn't expose anything that's really like that would help your case.
Or like when a guy's trying to talk to a woman and then she start putting his messages out there like,
I'd be the first one to blast him. Like, bitch, you quarantine.
For what? Like, how else is he supposed to try to get?
And then the sad part is when it's a respectful guy.
Yeah.
And he's just being a regular guy and oh my God, but one girl got exposed because she had DM'd the guy and was like, hey, and he was like, what's up? And she was like, I got a boyfriend, bye. And then screenshots that part, like, oh, these niggas so thirsty. And so he's like, nah. So he screenshots the whole conversation. Like, you forgot the part where you hit me up first and was like, hey, like, bitches are so bored for clout that they will do anything to try to get some retweets. Like, girl, them retweets ain't gonna hold you at night.
But and then my thing with this Dwight Howard situation, it was said in the headline that he was at transgender parties. But I'm like, why the fuck would your famous ass be at a transgender party and not think you're not going to get exposed? Like, nobody's going to recognize you?
But to me, why is this just coming out? Because I don't think you just start going to transgender parties.
Like, yes.
So, like, you know what I mean? So, like, he's probably been going to these. Why is it just, like, coming out right now? That's kind of
somebody's upset.
Weird to me.
That's what that is.
I think because they said his girlfriend or something put it out. His girl put it out.
Because gay niggas or whatever, they want to expose you. They don't have no like. Yeah. Oh no, we not. Your little secret is safe with us. No.
We saw that video that dude put up on that girl in Walmart. Like, that's my man. That's my man. Stop calling my man. So he put up on his girlfriend at Walmart and went off.
Yeah.
I was like,
you out here fucking with niggas. People know.
Yeah, for sure.
Are they gonna find out?
Yeah. That's just unfortunate. And my only issue with men or anybody being with a transgender is when it's on a low, like you have a whole family, a whole girl, whatever, and you dibbling and dabbling into that arena is a little bit much. Now, if that's just what you like, I ain't going down that at all. But
but walk in your truth. Yeah. Don't be misleading people into thinking you're one way and you're not that way. Like, that's not
I be misleading people all my life. I used to tell bros, my car was in the shop.
I mean, a lot of dudes do that. I don't even understand why women still believe men when they say the car's in the shop. You're never going to see that car. Yeah. But I mean, as far as something being like, that's like an actual deal breaker for a lot of women.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, shout out to our bye week last week.
Bye week.
Yes.
Bye week.
So,
bye.
Yada, I want to ask you a question. Okay? Do you climax every time you have sex?
Not necessarily. It depends.
What's your ratio?
Because for one, I'm not like repeat offending with some trash junk. So we're not just gonna brush that. But I feel like it depends. Like if it's like some wham bam type shit, like hey, we just gotta get in this backseat real quick because I got shit to do. Maybe not because it's like super quick. Yeah. But like on average, regularly, I would say
Is the sex trash if you don't climax?
No,
not necessarily.
But I feel like
the word climax is just crazy to me.
Whatever. We'll be professional here.
Bust a nut.
I definitely bust a nut every time.
Tuna sub.
Yeah, men usually do anyway, but I do every time too.
Seriously.
And I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
I'm 100% at busting a nut while having sex.
Nigga, so have you ever had to force that joint out because the cat was trash though?
You said what?
You ever had to like fight for that joint because the cat was trash?
Yeah. Oh, really? Or not really fight, then I just think about some other torch and I just put her face on your neck.
So it wasn't just a natural occurrence. Like you had to push for that joint because that joint was garbage.
I'm like, damn, I wish this was Vicky instead of you.
Some of y'all boxes are poop. And
trash cooch energy.
Yeah.
So I brought that up to say that what we talked about on my live as well. Make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram at Mr. Burry. women can have erectile dysfunction. So, fellas, if you having sex with a girl and she just like can go a zillion rounds and she can't come, it's not always your fault.
Oh, but see, and I'm glad you said that.
Dead ass little pussy.
So Crystal think if a woman can, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because
go ahead.
we talk about this all the time, on Twitter. Okay. And Crystal was on the show.
Okay.
So she says.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
She says it's bullshit. All women can come. If you can't come, you're not attracted to the man, or he doesn't, or you don't know your own like body or this and that.
Dead.
Like, and I was like, yo, because I've dealt with women. Like, keep it a buck with you. I dealt with this woman, and I was like, yo, I know when I can't give it my all, and when I'm giving it my all, like I'm eating, I'm beating, like, yo. She was like, I've never came through sex. I was like, nah, I'm not doing something right. She's like, I've been with more than 10 men. No man has ever made me come. So it was like my goal. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And she's like, it just doesn't happen.
Well, I can say this. I was watching a Breakfast Club interview from the same doctors. You think, so I think it's not called,
I don't feel like it's called erectile dysfunction.
Sexual something. But yeah. So listen, y'all gotta watch that interview. It's
do it like your nipples don't get hard too.
Listen.
This is why we are kindred, because I was like, what is female erectile dysfunction? I mean, when she got dead nipples, like what's going on?
No, listen. Okay, listen to this clip.
So it's not always a man's fault.
Listen to this clip.
No, it's not.
I just said listen to the clip.
Female erectile dysfunction is the thing that no women know about it.
They don't.
They don't know about it. They don't know it's supposed to happen. So one of the problems with the female erectile dysfunction is orgasmic disorder, because women are supposed to bust a nut every time like a man does.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Well, I live in a very healthy household.
Okay. So basically, he was saying women are supposed to come every single time for the YouTube viewers who didn't hear that. And he went later on in the interview to say that when you don't, it could be a sign of heart disease, or it's just a reflection of something with your health if you don't come every time.
Or the nigga don't last long enough to make you come.
Right, there's that.
I mean, so
no. That makes sense to me, because I used to have sex with this other girl, and I didn't do nothing. Like, as soon as I like put it in, she would come. I'm like, that's not even me. I'm like, she's like, it's so good. I'm like, yo, I'm really like doing nothing.
Like, I gave you 25% of a stroke, bitch. Shut up, you're lying.
It wasn't even that. Like, I used to like.
Did you see that meme video too?
No, I didn't
see that. The New York dude was in the church. It was like, he didn't even move no more. And it was just like, oh my God, you're killing me. He was like, stop fucking lying.
Women, but I'm saying women bodies are like, they're different.
Let me have my moment.
No, everybody is different. And, you know, our health is different. Our levels of whatever our vitamins are, levels are always different. But I do believe them when they say that if you can't come, because, you know, some women say they just can't come, like they just don't come. Oh, I don't come like that.
But some women would use that excuse and put it on the man, be like, you're not doing what,
because they don't know
her coochie dead, or she just don't want to do the research, because then she can't scapegoat a man if you find out you got dead coochie syndrome.
Exactly. And so many women say that they don't come, or I don't come like that, or whatever, and it's okay. And people think, okay, well, women just don't all come like that.
But you might get casket coochie.
What an awful.
It's not about casket coochie. It's
the coochie dead.
No, that's not.
You can't revive it.
No. So, okay.
It's no blood getting to the coochie.
Okay, hold on one second. Here, listen to this one.
With women, and they like, you know, they will be talking to you and they'll be like, yeah, you know, it takes me ages to get to that point. It takes me ages to climb it. That's a problem. That ain't me being a woman. That's you. You have a problem to get to that point.
Right.
Now,
but also sometimes it could be the position that you're into, because certain positions,
I've been with my wife 20 years.
It doesn't happen as quickly.
Okay,
and she wasn't always a squirt.
Yeah, but, of course he made it about himself.
But yes, they go on and talk about also if you convert your diet from plant-based from a regular American diet to like plant-based or vegan or whatever, that your sex drive or your ability to come can go up as well.
I don't think that was fair what dude just said that. No, with the second dude, he was like, basically, you're blamed. Like, you
they're
can't
doctors,
blame
by the way, for the listeners. They're doctors.
Gotcha. I thought they was like rappers, but but no, that's not fair. Like, because if that, it's to me, it's like blaming a guy like for his size. Like, don't fault the woman because her body can't come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
no, what we're saying is you. Yeah.
No, he said, don't blame that on me. That's you.
No, I mean, but it is. But he don't mean that like, it's still something you can't control or necessarily, but you can't put the blame on him like no man can satisfy me. No, bitch, your pussy dead.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, it's casket coochie.
It's the same thing.
Wow.
Your pussy dead.
We can make money off this casket coochie though.
No, you can't make money off casket
No, we
coochie.
can't, because that joint don't
Nobody
pop.
wants it.
Nobody want that non-popping ass.
But no, but I definitely think that everybody should, if women who out there who can't come every time, or at least majority of the times, it could be a sign of something else that's wrong.
Now, is it just
like if men
is it just vaginal? Can they come if a guy's giving them oral?
No, what they said specifically in this one, that you should be able to come from penetration.
No, but I'm just saying, like, is it considered erectile dysfunction if
I think so.
You can come one way, but you can't come the other way?
I think so, because they were saying that specifically you should be able to come every time from penile.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
Gotcha.
Penetration, yeah.
Fun nigga running up in them guts. I got you.
That's a horrible life to live.
It is, but so many women are affected by that though, because I heard that so many times.
Girl, if you put the jumper cables on that cooch.
Yeah, because when women tell me that, I'm like, why would they lie about this? They know their bodies more than like. But some
you'd
women
be surprised how many women don't really know their bodies though. They just say that because it sounds
How do you
good.
know your? I mean, what when you say know your body? What do you like? I know if I'm like, if I eat that,
So that's interesting. Know your body. Like,
what does that really mean?
These are the same bitches who are sitting in bath bombs every night. Come on, bro. Like, come on. The bitches don't be knowing their bodies, and that's why they pH be off and they be fish marketing up the joint. But that's neither here nor there.
The bath bomb is the pretty little things that look like candy.
Yeah.
What do they do? Is that for like?
You don't need to be sitting in no shit like that, bro. I don't need pink bath water. What the fuck I need that for? That's how your pH balance.
Baths are not even good for women's pH in general.
Oh, I thought it was like Epsom salt, like to soothe your muscles.
No, it's just some shit that make the bath water cute. So when you take your dirty ass Instagram pictures with your knee poked out the tub, with your bath water don't look dark yellow like it normally is. So
I like those knee to the foot, like
when the water is clean.
Like
don't look like after Thanksgiving dishwater though. That's just nasty, bitch. You just
really do that?
Bitches be and then stop bathing in Dawn. You're not a dish. Bitches don't even move the bottle from the corner of the tub. You gonna take your sexy knee out picture and it's a bottle of dish soap, bitch. Why are you trying to degrease?
I never seen Dawn. I see Joy.
Why are you? It's all dish soap. Dawn, Joy, Ajax. I don't give a shit, bitch. It's not body soap. Ajax. What are you doing?
Don't just. Okay.
You got the dishes in there with you. You too green.
Would you ever steam your vagina?
I don't feel like I need to do all that. I feel like just a traditional wash and dry.
Y'all cooking y'all pussies on here. What the fuck is steaming your vagina?
I feel like a traditional wash and blow dry, and I'm good. Like I don't need to do all that.
Is that like air frying? What the fuck is steaming your
Did
vagina?
he say air fry? You're done. That's it. You've had enough.
So
no more chlorophyll for you.
This shit is. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is bro.
I told you. I've seen that a lot of, shit get trendy. So I've heard of steaming a vagina or something like vaginal rejuvenation.
My shit don't need rejuvenation.
I agree.
That joint already handshake firm. We good.
I can't firm.
It revitalizes the pussy.
I don't feel like I've gone through enough to need reconstruction on my cat. I think we good.
I agree. And just keep your pH right. You be fine.
Wash your ass, lady. Start there. With some regular ass fucking soap.
Don't put soap in your vagina either.
It's not really much of anything that needs to go in there, to be honest. Like ma'ams. Come on, ma'ams.
So the pussy kind of like your ear. It cleans itself.
Your ears don't clean itself. You gotta clean your ears.
You do, but they kind of clean them.
No, the fuck they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Guys,
you mean the wax
clean your ears.
Right, yeah.
But no, I heard, that's the thing about resources.
I
heard you're not even supposed to put Q-tips in your ears.
I use the drops.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I like the whatchamacallit, the squeezy
like
thing.
for eyes, but for ears?
Yeah, it's like it makes you're supposed to put the drops in there, then you let it sit in there, then you put a little cotton ball in there, then you put it back up and it drains out a little bit.
I use the squeezy thing. It's like a syringe, and it got like this little tip on it, and it's spraying 3 different directions, and you just put it right there, and it just flush it right out.
Yeah.
It'd be dirty.
No, I don't want
different ways.
No, because because the spray is not supposed to spray directly into your ear. It's like damage your ear.
Oh, so
spray in 3 different directions, but it's like a little rubber tip. Yeah, you can get them at like Walgreens. They're like $6. Right. Just nice little warm water. Flush it right out.
All right, so gotcha.
I just put the drops in there. That works for me.
Yeah, I went deaf for 3 days, and I had in one ear I had like noise induced hearing loss from the range. And it was weird because I had double ear protection, but one ear, I could not hear out of this ear for like 3 or 4 days.
That's scary.
So your pussy just clean itself if you don't get up in it, like
because it has
you just
natural,
around it.
Well, no, you get in there. You spread the lips out, and you rub it while you're in the shower.
You clean all the outside part, but the
water
in your finger.
Yeah, the internal
water is not
side,
cleaning. Just
but
it's a self-cleaning thing.
No, you wash the outside with soap, but the inside cleans itself. Like it's you don't just be put. That's why women not supposed to douche and shit like that.
No,
pussies are like way like better than.
But it's
like
the thing
dicks,
it's two. You have good bacteria and you have bad bacteria. When women douche, it gets rid of the good and the bad. And then when you don't have the good bacteria, you don't have anything to fight off anything else. And that's how bitches be getting BV and shit because they go a little too clean. Like
so,
yeah, you can't do that.
Wow. So basically, if you hitting your joint and you busting in her,
you can fuck with her pH balance.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she never really cleans her pussy. That your neck kind of just
it cleans itself out. It's going to come out.
Where did you get that from?
What goes up must come down. It's coming out.
Gotcha.
That's why you think bitches be sitting on the toilet for 3 days after they get out of there.
Gotcha.
Gotta flush it out. But
and then no soap up in there. You like you said on it, not in
just
it.
Get you some distilled water or something.
And then drink a lot enough water and fruits and stuff, and that'll have you good
just
too.
Drink
so
water,
so your piss don't look like Mountain Dew.
Your skin, your hair, like water is just
chlorophyll water.
Look,
yeah,
I just drink regular ass water or alkaline water, and I be doing good. My skin flourished so hard over the summer.
Batteries?
And I normally
what?
Shut up.
Alkaline, is that the shit in batteries?
Go ahead, finish out. God damn.
I've had it with him.
I don't know.
Y'all don't know.
There's multiple different versions. Okay, we're not doing this. Either way. No, seriously, I normally break out really bad in the summer. My skin flourishes so freaking much in the summer.
Yo, water is water to me, Joe.
I love water. But no,
I would stop at a water fountain and drink water. Like that shit
when I say alkaline water has like electrolytes. So it's like drinking Gatorade without the sugar. So you hydrate yourself and replenish your electrolytes without having all the sugar that comes with like a Gatorade or a Powerade or something like that.
So y'all think I'm trying to be funny, right? What the fuck are they putting in the water? Because ain't water. Some water has electrolytes and other waters don't.
Yeah, it says it on the bottle. Like if you get like Essentia, or
the high price Voss, does that?
No,
Voss
Essentia, Life Water. Aqua, Fiji. It's different brands of water. You'll know it because it's going to tell you that it has like a pH of like 9 or plus.
Spring is good too, but it's good to put alkaline in the mix.
Yeah, I just like that when I really feel like that's good to have when you work out too.
True,
because you can replenish your electrolytes. Yep. But just for everyday drinking, it don't have to be that. Just drink you some good clean. It could be distilled water, purified water. I love distilled water. Just non-tap shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you gotta get it from the tap, fuck it, that's better than not drinking it.
40 ice cubes, it tastes all the same to me. That shit.
Ew.
I don't like ice cold water.
Yeah.
I like room temperature.
Same.
Yeah. Keep teaming up against me. Next topic.
What you gonna do?
Nothing.
Exactly.
What do I ever do? Nothing.
Next caller.
Y'all, you brought up an interesting topic when we was in a group chat about Kim Bella getting engaged with Joel Santana, even though he's facing 20 years.
A dog.
Yeah, I haven't seen all surgery.
I know that shit.
It's so sad. Yeah, so Joel's and Kim Bella got engaged, and it's just like set Twitter on fire, and it's been pretty fucking hilarious because it's like this nigga's facing like 10 to 20 years for his gun charges from the airport.
How long were they together before? They was together.
They've been together for like a decade. Yeah, at least a decade.
And now he wants to get engaged.
Right now, you want to get engaged when you're about to go to jail, when you're broke, when you're toothless.
I would never get engaged to a nigga that I've been with for 10 years. Never wifed me before, but have about to face 20 years.
So what would you do? Break up with him?
No, I would just not
get
engaged.
She said, if you love him, you'll wait. And I'm like, bitch, if he loved you, if you loved you wouldn't wait.
Let me tell you something.
No. Not no
I get 20 years, 10 years, and I'm married.
That's just what you do to keep your bitch from cheating while you're gone for a decade.
Dude, exactly.
I would let my wife fuck up with niggas if I was away for that long.
And
when I come back home,
that's because you're reasonable. But they're not.
You expect a woman not to get no dick for 15 years and she's still taking care of everything else? Like, that's not even like.
I think New York still got conjugals.
Huh?
I said New York still got conjugals.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why.
Well, I wouldn't say that. That's the thing. He doesn't really technically have to do that because conjugal visits aren't just for you to fuck your wife. You know what I'm saying? There's like conjugal visits for your immediate family. your wife, your children, just for you to be able to have that one-on-one time with them outside of a visiting room.
Okay.
So what happens is, but everyone relates it to the sex aspect, and it's supposed to be your spouse. But niggas will have a girlfriend, you can lie and say she your cousin. Then when you get her alone, tear that joint up. Like you can get. He didn't have to marry her to get her in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not letting my wife do 15 years without getting some dick. Just don't fall in love with the nigga when I come home. Cut him off.
Just don't get pregnant.
I know niggas, but I don't know. I didn't know niggas. Their girls got pregnant. They came home like, hey, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Shit happens.
But I just feel like Juelz, first of all, you put the ring on the wrong hand, and that was sad. And shout out to Jim Jones.
Where hand it go on?
It goes on the left hand. He put it on the right hand. Shout out to Jim Jones for the assist because my man was about to get off his knee. Jimmy came over there like, bruh.
How would Jim know?
He proposed 20 years ago. He just never got married.
Oh, so they are engaged. They just not
somewhere
married.
Chrissy like this motherfucker. They probably gonna get married before Chrissy and Jim.
Is Chrissy fake too?
I think Chrissy's real.
She had a lot of reconstruction. I heard she had her teeth knocked out.
Nah, but her thickness, I think
the Dipset niggas got some.
I think her thickness is legit though.
She fat.
Because you can tell by like her arm size, her frame. She got a thick chick frame, so hers looks more natural. But Kimbella, you remember back when she was bony, she had already had them kids. So it was like when Chrissy beat her up, she was way skinnier. Now all of a sudden,
they don't fuck with each other.
Stupid dumb fat. She beat her up because Chrissy's cool with Emily. Fab's joint.
Oh yeah.
And they were talking about her and Fab breaking up, and they were at some little like party to try to celebrate or try to make her feel better about them splitting up. And she's like, yeah, because I dated Fab. And it's like, bitch, what? Like basically admits that she dated Fab while Emily was pregnant with her son. And Chrissy was like, bitch, you don't do that. And then she walked like she was about to leave, and she snuck her ass and beat the shit out of her.
Wait, hold on, wait. Look at that.
So do Chrissy still don't fuck with Kimbella?
Probably not. I mean, that was like a decade ago.
It's hard when you know what I'm saying, you close with your good man and your girls don't get along with.
That was in like 2011 though, so I don't know. But I think her and Juelz break up at some point or something and get back together? I don't know. I know at one point he threw her ass out the car on the bridge.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think it was after she admitted to that Fab shit.
It's crazy because you really can't throw no one out their car. Like, ladies, stay in the car. Like, don't say nigga threw out you out his car when you voluntarily got the fuck out of the car.
But he might have been stealing you and your shit. You probably gonna want to go ahead and get out.
He's 76 pounds. She's bigger than him.
Nah, he thicker than that now. He thick as shit now.
Who, Jim?
Juelz looking wild these days, man. He don't got no teeth. It's wild, young.
Have y'all ever dated someone who was in jail?
No, girl. I'm gonna tell you like this. Get locked up while you fucking with me, my nigga. I'm gonna circle to jail 3 times. So if you're not out by the 3rd, spin around it. I'm not even gonna park. I'm not even gonna park. See you.
Well, that's different
when
because
they
you're dating.
Free you. You know what I'm saying?
How about your husband though?
What did you do?
I don't know. Maybe.
What did you do? I don't want to hear that I was out here doing this. It depends on what you got.
It depends because this is what happens with a lot of women, right?
All right, so you found out your husband raped somebody?
No, that's different.
Allegedly, I will have to see proof, bitch.
Nah, fuck that. I'm
so
rocking
look,
you.
a lot of women, what I see is when they getting the money and reaping the benefits of the niggas doing illegal shit, they with it. Because they buying you bags, you don't have to pay the mortgage, this and that. But as soon as they get locked up, leave them, this and that.
That's different.
I said, well, damn, you was with it. You never told him to stop.
See, now this is the kicker. Because I have my own.
I know you.
So, no, the reason why I say that, my stance is different because I'm never asking no nigga to take care of me. Now, if you choose to pay all these bills and you got it through ill-gotten means, sweetheart, the game is the game, sweetheart.
But I didn't say that. She asked him, how about, hey, y'all, the baby, you don't got, I got all this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really know. You know he doing some shady shit, but you don't really know, like, the inside. So he's not raping women. He's not killing people, but he getting his money. Like, and say they sit him down for 7.
I don't know about that. Let's talk when you get out. This is my
And that's the thing is, so, like, the institution of marriage, that's why I think it's bullshit and not trying to be like a nigga, I don't want to get married. But, like, really, it's not this till death do us part shit no more, Joe.
Well, I'm going to tell you that like, from the gate, though. You're going to know. If you get a bid, bruh, I don't do bids. I don't do visit days.
So what are women willing to...
See you when they free you. So that lets you know that if you choose to get into some dirt, you already know I ain't with the shits from the day, from day one. And you made a conscious choice. I'm not going to mislead you. Oh, my God, I'm going to ride for you. No, I'm not. I'm not riding or dying.
So, y'all, how about if you're wrongfully convicted, right? And you sit down for 7. You expect him to leave you?
Hey, if that's what you feel like you gotta do,
I'm not leaving my wife.
My thing is, what the hell am I doing to get sat down for 7? But either way, I feel like if you're doing the
niggas
dirt,
are wrong. are wrongfully convicted every day.
No, I said me. I didn't say him. You said if I got set. What the hell I do to get set down for 7?
Gotcha.
I just feel like it's all circumstantial. But for the most part, I'm gonna let a man know. That's why I don't date. You don't see me out here dating dope boys though.
Yeah,
I don't get with niggas in the life because I know I'm not cut out for the life, sweetheart. I'm gonna let you know.
I would have to rock with my husband. I would have to rock with my husband if he, Lord forbid. But and then also, like you said, if I'm benefiting from it, like I ain't asking no question, but I know some funny shit is going on, I'm gonna have to rock with you then to a certain extent. I would have to rock with you. Now to that extent, But if you just pop up and just get locked up, don't bank on it.
Now, if I dated you for money, that's a little bit different. But I feel like if I'm with you because I like you as a person and you out here doing dirt that you don't have to do because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I have the ability to take care. I've been holding my own for a long time. Mm-hmm. I have the ability to do that. I don't need no nigga to take care of me. Now, if you want to go and do illegal shit as a means to take care of me, you wilding because I don't need it. That's you being greedy at this point. If it's not needed, you're doing it because you're being greedy.
All right, let me talk. Now, this probably wouldn't happen. Let's take the drugs out of it. The aspect of it.
Okay.
Right? You and your husband leaving the club. Nigga start disrespecting you. He hit him. He hit him in some awkward place.
He dies. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He get 15 years. Involuntary manslaughter, some shit like that. What is your stance then?
I don't feel like that's going to carry 15 years, but I get what you're saying. I mean, it's like I said, it's all fake, circumstantial. That's different. As opposed to a nigga who's out here living foul. That's a little bit different. But at the same time, it's like it all depends on how we going about this. Right. Like you just said, you want your wife to go ahead and get some dick. So it's like, okay, so are you going to acknowledge that or you expect me to be locked up with you for 15 years? Gotcha. Which one is it going to be?
I would never tell my wife, go suck another nigga dick.
No, of course not.
I would just want to say, hey, you got to do what you got to do while I'm in here. And I appreciate you holding it down.
Right, but some niggas don't have that mentality. Nah, man, they doing the bed, they want you to bed with them, and it's like, look, you in jail. I'm free. Look, understand this.
We get it. We got you.
No, I had a bad experience with a nigga who did 30 days. I don't want to hear no 15 years. This nigga was 30 days. 30 days. You'd have thought he really pressed the bunk and did that fucking time. I'm talking, man, you need my cum, sir. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want me up there every visit day. I've been talking to you for 3 weeks. And you got locked up for 30 days and you wanted me to be a ride or die for your 30-day ass. You didn't even go to jail for real because...
He had a suspended license?
No, he was supposed to go to court and he didn't go because they sent the notice to the wrong address. So they put out the bench warrant for him because he didn't show up. So this is bench warrant time. When you go to court, they throwing it out, but they just know that. So that's why they try to keep you for as long as they can before you go to court. My nigga, niggas didn't... You had a coming home party. Niggas didn't even know you was in jail. They just thought you was busy. Stop it. If a nigga get like that for 30 days, imagine 30 years.
So basically, Yada, she not fucking with her husband.
She not fucking with her.
No, I didn't say that. Just understand that, things might be a little bit different when you come home. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so basically,
Gucci might not be in factory settings when you get back, but I mean, you got to accept that for what it is.
Settings.
But now, if you get your shit rocked, like defending me or something like that, but if you just living dirty and you don't have to, that's on you, bro.
No, none of these niggas have to. That's the thing. No one has to.
Yeah, they choose.
But it's a lot of women who are not. I can see people like, hey, babe, get out the game. Like, you fucked up. Like, you don't need to do this. And he still continue to do it. That's on him.
Yeah.
But when you are, hey, my niggas, he buy me this, and that, then he go sit down. And you like, what the fuck? Or when I'm supposed to do this and that. Why weren't you guiding him or like giving him like game? Like, come on,
here we go again. Why do we always gotta give niggas the game?
Because that's what partners do. You help each other out when you are weak. That's what you're supposed to do.
Y'all always want women to give niggas the game, but niggas don't give women the game. Y'all just run game.
No,
y'all want us to raise y'all, take care of y'all.
I don't give y'all game.
Shut up. We not humping you.
We are in a relationship.
But y'all always want women to build men up. We always gotta build y'all. We supposed to come pre-assembled. We gotta build y'all niggas up.
There was a clip that came out actually of a pastor talking about that. I forgot his name. He was one of those ones cooning in the White House.
No, but
but no, seriously, he was one of the ones just to give y'all
his coat. He hit her. She was a coat. He still got to fit into the coat.
Yeah,
Shut up.
He had to grow into her, but basically, a lot of times people do put too much responsibility on the woman. It's like we do have to do all the cleaning up, all the putting together, all the building. But it's like, are you going to pour into us in that way? Because we want to grow too. We don't want to just give ourselves up 100% and then we're giving, and we getting a little bit here and there. But we want to be upgraded too. I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about with some wisdom. What can you teach me? You know, what can you do to propel me forward other than just support by listening?
I taught any woman I've dealt with, I've taught her more than she's taught me.
But I understand, but you're the unicorn, though. You said it about me. You said it about me all the time. You're the unicorn. But honestly, let's be real, Hoffa. How many times have you ever really heard a man say, like, yeah, y'all got to build her up, young? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to help her get there. And then once she get on, you'll have whatever. That's what they tell us. Build this man up. That's why women are investing in these broke-ass, bum-ass niggas. Because they hoping that they're going to build him up so when he do get there, he'll invest that same back in her. A lot of times it don't happen like that. But you don't ever really hear men tell other men to invest in the woman and build her up and make her a better woman. We supposed to come already assembled. It's always y'all
Let
more
me tell you something.
mature than us.
If you get a woman pregnant, you're investing in her.
No, nigga, that ain't true.
No, you don't have to be true. You don't have to agree with it.
Because you can skate at any time and then it's all on me.
You can't, but I'm not talking about that. Y'all always I'm not talking about the niggas that skate.
No, okay, but just because you get a woman pregnant does not automatically mean that you're investing.
Right, you made my life worse. Now I gotta spend all this money.
Okay,
God,
so if a bitch fill out a job application for me and I go get a better job, that means she's investing in me? Okay.
Yes, because why can't you fill out your own application?
Bitch,
why you can't write your own resume?
Why did you do it for me? Stop enabling niggas. Stop doing this shit.
That's true.
No, stop doing this shit and then get mad that you did it afterwards when you didn't have to do it. When you could have made the nigga do it himself.
That's true, but y'all niggas are the neediest motherfuckers on the planet.
Okay, then stop talking to needy niggas and start talking to niggas who already got their shit together.
Exactly, and then when we do that, it's y'all just gold diggers. Y'all don't want
niggas. Why you worried about a nigga that you wouldn't even talk to have an opinion about what you're doing?
Because the logic is we can't win for losing, Hoffa. Gotcha. You deal with it. You want niggas to establish, then it's we gold diggers. We only want this. We not willing to help a nigga build. You help a nigga build, and it's why are you wasting your time with a nigga who ain't doing? We can't win for losing. So fuck y'all.
I feel like I just feel like some women are worried about what men think. Cause a bitch say, "Oh, you take a woman here, you broke as shit." I'll be that broke nigga.
No,
that doesn't bother me. What the opposite sex has.
I get what both of y'all are saying because I have been on both sides. I get what you're saying, Sean, because I have done too much, in situations where I'm like, dang, I do X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, and you doing, the minimum or a lot less than that. But nobody asked me to do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it is kind of a woman's nature to be a nurturer and to take care of something. And we do have to get out of that sometimes and allow the man his space to notice something to do. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. But I would say this, a man don't have to ask you for it for him to expect it, though. The expectation can still be there. He don't have to explicitly say, well, I want you to do this here. I need you to help me do this, that. It's just like your average man expect his wife to cook and do X, Y, Z. He don't have to be like, cook, clean every night.
Right.
His expectation is there. So I just feel like it goes both ways. The same way, I would like to see more men willing to have, or at least express that, okay, yeah, let's build our women up too. It's always a woman holding a man down. Are you willing to hold him down, ride for him? But we don't hear that from the other side, is my logic.
Shoot. A bitch could be, for health reasons, can't fuck, and nigga be like, well, shit, I had to cheat. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fuck her.
Right. Bitch be 6 weeks out the pregnancy, ain't even hit the 6 weeks yet. This nigga done already dropped dick in 7 bitches. Like, damn, can I heal? Can we heal together? Because while you out here can't wait, I gotta wait. So it's like, damn, if I can wait, you can wait. Horny bastard.
No, but I do understand exactly where you're coming from, but I don't know if it's a society thing or if it's just our black community, but our women, we really do a lot. And then I don't know if you noticed this, Yada. The women who do get the men that will invest in them, that will lift them up, that will do so much, they don't be having shit to offer in the relationships. They be the main one who get the dude that be like, all right, well, I want you to take this time and save your money. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that. They be the most ain't shit bitches. Right, but the women who have their selves somewhat established, they don't get that help.
Come get with an ambitious joint, bruh. I got it. Yeah. I'm going to actually use that money and time for growth and not for purses because I buy my
I would say this. I agree with you. I think we're honestly saying the same thing to that point. But even when like a woman is investing in that man, I feel like she's trying to get him to get to her level. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I need you to compliment me. The men who be taking care of women, they just don't be doing shit. Like you said, like they just not doing shit. They're not adding anything. So it's plenty of men who are just taking care of women.
Why are you taking care of bum bitches? I can ask you the same question.
No, that's why I said we're saying the same thing.
Do you think that some men feel like that women who ain't shit, they'll go for the men that have something will opt for women who ain't shit because they want to feel needed, and an independent woman doesn't necessarily make them feel like they need them for anything.
And the brokies are more likely to put up with bullshit.
True.
I don't think they feel like they need them, but they want to be like in charge. Like, I'm controlling everything. I'm a dictatorship. Like, what I say in this relationship goes. So not necessarily needed, but like, I can do whatever I want, because it's like when
I can agree with that.
You ain't got nowhere else to go.
So when women talk about like how they want to get with guys, you know, super attractive guys who have a lot of all this going on, those are niggas. I mean, I won't say all niggas cheat, but any nigga can cheat. Rich nigga, rich guy. But those niggas have the most access to women. So if I'm taking care of everything, if I go fuck another bitch, what can you say?
Yeah. So
and that's not the right. And that's not a right attitude.
I get you. I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like that's why
you paying for it. You like shit. I'm sacrificing the most.
You happy to be here, like, you know what I'm saying. But it shouldn't be like that.
It's like anyone who willingly dates Future at this point. I don't want to hear your sob stories. You know exactly what you're getting into yourself into. That's why I don't even shade that man. He been who he been the whole time. He hasn't changed who he is. You bitches know this. You've seen the track record. Yet somehow you line up to deal with him, and then when you become another casualty, you want to cry on social media. I don't want to hear it. You are a willing participant. Where's your accountability?
It's this guy that I used to know in my past life. Smooth guy. He be taking care of, you know, his folks. And she just always be complaining. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's right, but like the reason she started talking to him was for superficial reasons in the first place. Right. Now that he's doing other stuff, now she complained. I'm like, you know, you could just leave. But she can't leave because she needs him financially. But you knew all this before going in. So that's the only thing that, like, I don't want to hear you complaining because
you went in with the wrong intentions from the gate.
He wasn't being misleading. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that when I want to do it. And it was cool because guess what? Shit, if you paying this for that, like, I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to use my hard-earned money. So now you can't have it both ways.
No, you sign up for what you sign up for, so you got to deal with it. You got to take the pros with the cons.
Yeah. But do you think that that women generally do give the most and that they should? Because I know a lot of men, like Yada says, she mentioned, we're supposed to be, because we're better. You're not supposed to do that because, you know, men are trash. And men will say that, or like
someone has to have the morals, basically.
Yeah. Why do you think women are held to a higher standard?
Because they want to justify being ain't shit. For real, they figure somebody has to keep the moral compass balanced. And they're like, we're not willing to do it. So look, somebody has to do it. So we're going to put you on this pedestal and we're going to hold you to this higher. And what we're going to do is we're going to use sexism to put you in that position to where it's like, oh, nah, you do what I do, you get shamed. I fuck 100 bitches, I'm the man. You fuck 100 niggas, you're a whore and a half. So we're going to shame you for the things that you want to enjoy doing, that we enjoy doing, because that's what forces you into this box where you have to be more morally sound than we are.
What do you think about that, Sean?
I feel like women are hold to a higher standard. That's not right. But also women get more credit than men for doing like shit. Like AJ tweeted this the other day, right? Chris Rock said it. He was like, yo, a mom is like the most sacred thing. Which it's like your mom could be an alcoholic. Like, it's still your mom. Like, if your dad misses one of your basketball games, fuck you. You like the scum of the earth. Like, no, sir. People, no bullshit. Like, and it depends on your relationship with your parents. I put it on and of course, this is only like a survey of, I think like 76 people answered. But I was like, yo, if your mom cheated on your dad, would you tell your dad? It was 100% no. I said, if your dad cheated on your mom, would you tell? And it wasn't 100. It was like 50, 40. I was like, well, what's the difference? Because
people came out their mama back.
People want to protect all women. It's like Scarface, no woman, no kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are deemed like we're less valuable than anybody else. Like, our job is simply here to provide and protect.
I disagree with the part. I agree with the whole, if mom cheated, would you tell if dad cheated? I agree that part could be true. I think that part is true. But the part of, you know, if the mom can be an alcoholic or all of that stuff, but I think that it can go both ways because I know that a dad can do the smallest thing, and people are like, you're such a great dad. Like, Chris would take Riley to the...
You told the story.
Yeah.
You're right.
And people get praised for that. And I'm like, I have her
applauding fish for swimming.
But you know why men get praised for that? Because women are always saying, niggas ain't shit, my baby father ain't do this, and that. So as soon as you see one, it's like, oh, you tied your shoes. Like, people think that I'm a great dad. I'm okay. You think because I post my sons, I could be dropping these motherfuckers right off. You don't know me personally. I'm glad that you think that I'm a great dad. I have a lot of...
You don't know. I'm okay.
I just start putting...
I'm okay.
People had to tell me to put Bino in a car seat. All those videos...
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you to stop letting that man ride shotgun.
That's me being a horrible dad. I'm thinking it's being cool because... my dads, my uncles let me drive and shit like that. I'm thinking that's what a dad is supposed to do. No. You know what I'm saying? Just because I post my sons, I could be stealing these pics off my baby mom's page. You know what I'm saying? The only thing difference is I'm in them. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true though. I will say that, but a lot of men do get like the whole applauding fish for swimming situation. Because the little shit I do for my kids, nobody's about to applaud that. Bitch, you a mother, you supposed to. But nobody has that logic for men because the bar is in hell at this point. The bar is so low, it's in hell.
But it's the same thing though. They do. But a woman will always say, I do this for my child, this and that. He don't do shit, this and that. But as soon as I say, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but it's also what he's supposed to do too. So it's like, I'm doing it by myself. I'm not getting the joint parentship that I should be getting.
Yeah, keep that shit to yourself. I'm never going to, even if and both of my sons' moms, they do what they supposed to do. So this is hypothetical. Even if they weren't doing what they were supposed to do, I wouldn't be I'm doing this shit all by myself. No. That's too much to me. I don't think you should ever badmouth the other, no matter how shitty they are on social media platform. Your kid's going to find out sooner or later.
But I just feel like telling the truth isn't necessarily bad mouthing though. Some people just, if you're just like, well, I do this and I don't get any help, you know what I'm saying? Because I've said that on social media before, at certain degrees. Now, my daughter's 5, we're not going to get into that because he do what he's supposed to do with handle issues. My son's 5, it's a whole nother situation. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, well, I mean, I got him. He good. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about him. But I do that. But I do mention that he doesn't help. Yeah. Period. So I mean, that's facts. If it's somebody taking his bad mouthing, then that means it's a bad action or being done or not done, and that's not on me.
Well, first of all, it's different because I know you personally. I know what type of, mother you are. 2 excellent mothers sitting, next to me. I told Sabrina the other day how vibrant Riley is and how great of a job her and Chris are doing because that kid is fucking happy. You Riley ever see a kid sad? It's stuff going on in the house that they maybe can't, talk about shit. Riley is happy as shit.
It's contagious.
When I see Sabre and Sabre's just, I get disappointed by looking at her. I see Riley, then it makes me happy. You know what I mean? All over again. So it's
Riley ain't shit but a hell of a trick.
Riley's energy is just so freaking
it rubs off on you.
It does. She's always happy. She's always in the best spirit. She's just so lovable. I just be like, Riley. Every time I see her, I just get energy.
Thank you. Oh.
You're doing a great job, and she's at the age where you probably want to just body slam a child, but you're doing great.
I just think everything that's the truth still does not have to be, because think of all the truths we know that we decide not to.
No, that's very
you know what I'm saying?
True.
Just because it's truth doesn't mean oh yeah, well bitch, you got those 2 abortions last week. Why you ain't giving the money that you owe me?
Oh no,
that's the truth. I gave you the money. Should I say it?
Well, when I say that, I mean more so when stuff like that comes up in conversation. Oh, if I choose to chime in, it's well, he doesn't help. Hey, that's just what it is.
How can you get 2 don't know who the fuck he is. Week?
That's a major hoeing.
It was twins, and they didn't get the first one all the way out.
Oh, wow.
One of them
that's
had remains. Oh my God.
A double homicide. But what should the parents say to a child if they're put in a position where they have to speak ill about the parent? How should they handle that? Because I don't agree with parents bad mouthing other parents, even if they ain't shit to the child, just simply because it does something to the child, and you just don't want that for years to come. They'll know if they ain't shit parent or not, but it's just not their place to demonize the parent. But how do you approach that with the child?
I feel honestly, it's not something you really address until the child it kind of comes to you about it.
For example, let me give you an example. Not in general. I'm talking about well, I'm sorry, we can't do that thing for your birthday that we originally said because your mom or your dad kind of dropped the ball with that.
Well, I would just be like, if it's a situation, like say it's a birthday party and dad is supposed to pay for half the party and he doesn't, and shit has to get scaled back or whatever. It's just like, okay, well, something came up, daddy wasn't able to, it wasn't on purpose. So you might try to smooth. It all depends on the age demographic. True that. It depends on the age. I didn't really have to go through those motions until my child was older. So because of that, it's just like, by the time they get to a certain age, they start to see for themselves. So I don't bash him to my son at all. I let him make his own conclusions, but now at the age that he is, we're able to have candid conversation where we can discuss it, and I don't have to sugarcoat it. And he sees things in him that he doesn't see in me, or sees traits in me that he don't see in his father. So I'm able to express that to him now candidly, but I really just waited for him to bring it up to me. Eventually, you start disappointing your child. It don't matter what. Once if they're conscious enough to talk and comprehend it, they're gonna know. They're gonna feel like daddy lied to me. He said he was gonna do this, and he did that. I'm like, oh well, he didn't mean to necessarily. You might try to smooth it over that way, but if that's the conclusion you drew, sometimes I just gotta let you. I didn't tell you that. You told yourself that.
Right. And one thing I do, I keep my word with my kids. So even if the other parent doesn't come through, I'm gonna make it happen. My parents always kept their word. Like, I was supposed to do something. It was something really fun. And I was supposed to take my kids to the movies, which is not really fun. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun
because the motherfuckers fall asleep. All right? I just wasted $20, okay?
That's
all
it.
right? But I keep my word. So it doesn't matter if the other parent doesn't come through. I'm going to make sure that it goes through. But some stuff I'm honest about. Like when my SJ's mom feels like I should have got him a haircut and then go gets it fucked up, I'll say, tell your mama stop taking you to these whack-ass barbers. Just wait till sobriety. Because he has to verbalize it, because now I have to wait 4 weeks because he done push your shit back. I said, SJ, when you go to the barber shop and it's the nigga standing outside, he don't have no clientele. It's Saturday. He's supposed to be, you do not go to the last chair. He's new. That's on your mom. You old enough to tell her that. So it's certain stuff like that. That's not as, serious.
True,
but
it's not really bad.
It all depends on what it is.
Yeah, you get to a certain age where you gotta kind of just be candid.
Muriel Bowser, the mayor of D.C. Sean, you brought this up. Let the people know what she said, please.
LeVar Ball in a wig.
Honestly, man.
Does she not look like LeVar Ball in a wig? Yes or no?
No, she don't.
Yes, she does.
More like Reggie Miller with a wig.
No, LeVar Ball.
No.
LeVar Ball. I'm doing it side by side after this watch.
Okay, all right. Okay. Or Hubert Davis.
I don't know these niggas.
All right,
I just know
look
LeVar
up
Ball.
Hubert Davis. Okay.
Yeah, what did she say that really upset people in the city?
So she basically was like, Mumbo sauce is overrated. I mean,
said it's not quintessential DC.
I didn't know how to pronounce that word, so I was going to stay away from
quintessential.
that. Quintessential. That wasn't bad. Okay, gotcha.
Good job.
She said Mumbo sauce wasn't quintessential to DC. And people went first of all, people in the city don't fucking like her.
She said she didn't get introduced to it until adulthood.
But honestly, I've never. That's the only thing.
Never heard of it.
That's true.
That's the only thing. I don't know why people were mad, because when I where I grew up, when I was going to motherfucking Yums, I was going to Jiffy's, I was going to Eddie's. I was getting Mumbo sauce when I was 9, 10. Like
I was.
It really.
But see, this is the thing though. She's not wrong for saying that, because she's pushing 50. I want to say, our age demographic, we grew up with it our whole life. But Mumbo hasn't been around for. I got Mumbo for the first time. I was probably like 6 or 7
I ain't
years old.
started eating Mumbo sauce
and I was in VA.
I was like 17.
And I was in VA, and it was at Dave's Curryout. Shout out Dave's Curryout. It's no longer there, but it was on Richmond Highway, and it was the best fucking Mumbo sauce I've ever had.
But that was in Virginia, though. Maybe it wasn't in D.C.
It was in D.C., too, because it was a Curryout. Come on, let's be real.
Fuck the Asian-owned Curryouts in our area.
All right, relax.
Don't ever.
Fuck them.
Don't ever
Shout out Lucky Star.
Lucky Star.
Fuck them,
the best fried shrimp basket you'll ever have.
Yeah, I need you to relax. But no, seriously, though, it was around my whole fucking life. But you got to think, Mumbo hasn't been around for generations. So our parents, they didn't grow up on Mumbo, but we did. So what she said is not entirely inaccurate in saying that she didn't hear about it until she was an adult. That makes sense. But to say it's not quintessential DC,
nah,
Mo,
I think she is. I think some of our black politicians are white people in blackface.
Yeah,
I don't think she. I don't. Because she probably didn't even have a black upbringing.
Yeah, like it's crazy because like the people in like DC like hate her, but like. In that whole like 16th like Alaska Avenue like part of DC, all these white people. Yeah, I mean like those like rich areas in DC, they voting her in there.
Hey, this bitch is trying to raise ticket fines to
DC
like $500.
people always talk about Maryland people. Y'all hate y'all fucking Mary. Well, how the fuck she keep Getting in the fucking office.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like, you know,
Barry would have never said no shit like that.
Some people are coons.
He would have sprayed the mumble sauce on a bitch in the hotel on her titties.
Somebody said that. They was like, you could smoke crack and the city would still love you, but then the moment you say something about mumbo sauce, the family
that's your ass.
Marion, bro, he was stealing. He was a lot of things, but he was for the people.
Do you think Muriel Bowser is?
Fuck no.
Heavens no.
No.
And to that point, I just want to let you guys know that
Look
when you see
Davis.
these elections and all of that good stuff, just know that if you see a black face, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's
Hubert Davis.
No, come on, Sean. Let me come on.
I'm not even talking. Go ahead.
You was. But okay, so just because they have a black face doesn't mean that they are for the people.
No. No.
Not LeVar Ball.
She looks like LeVar Ball.
Why don't y'all share that with the audience at least?
No.
She looks like LeVar Ball with the
I was going to let you talk. You were getting irritated by me, so.
That's all I got, you guys.
Oh, my God.
That's all I have. Shout out to Yan Banga. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Oh, that's blasphemy, mumbo sauces. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
Yang
is.
Banga.
Yan Banga.
Yes. Fada. Okay, what's up? I see Q is in there. Conversing with
That's
the
your
people.
baby father.
You irked the shit out of me.
No, but yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have. Anything else y'all want to mention before we get out of here?
Yeah. I sent you a whole topic.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I mean,
yes.
I want to take this to a serious note real quick because I feel like this is very problematic, and I've been hearing a lot of things about this, and the statistics are fucking through the roof, and I'm kind of tired of it. Black folks, young millennials, let's talk to us. Get fucking tested.
Please do
the shit is ridiculous. Like, you Bammers are living foul out here, and do you know that STD fucking like literally? Let me pull up the stats for your ass because syphilis and gonorrhea and chlamydia were literally almost gone. Like, them joints were almost gone. Now they fucking increased by like 60% since last year. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
And I think that stuff is high in this area too, the DMV
Gonorrhea
area.
increased by 67%. Syphilis by 76%, chlamydia by 22%. But I mean, it's because it's already the most prevalent one anyway. Yeah. But the problem is people are not fucking getting tested. Y'all want to keep talking this raw as life shit. And let me explain to you.
That?
A lot of people crack jokes. They don't want to use condoms. They don't want to strap up raw as life or anything like that. They think it's so cute. Though. People get tested vicariously through other people. Oh, well, if she good, I'm good. If he good, I'm good. They literally will be like, well, if nobody called me with no complaints, then it must be good. Nah. Understand? Them bitches not getting tested either. They don't understand the concept of false negatives. They don't realize that, if you sleep with a man and then a week later you go get tested and nothing shows up, it don't mean you in the clear. You tested too fucking soon. It might not show up yet. It takes like 2 to 4 weeks for something to show up.
You learned that in high school.
Yeah, they don't pay attention.
Nah, and so you don't learn. Not in all high schools. Yeah. I didn't have sex ed in high school.
But now these joints are going and they're feeling like, okay, shorty got tested last week. It came back negative. So I must be good. When whole time she got it, but she tested too soon, and now she spread it to you, and you spread it to whoever you spread it to, and now everybody got it. Do you know there's like strains of fucking gonorrhea that are like antibiotic resistant?
That's why I said
like
trust
it's only
is overrated,
one antibiotic that's still treating gonorrhea, and they're like, look, and we're holding on to this motherfucker with bloody fingertips because if it becomes resistant to that, gonorrhea will become an STD that cannot be cured. Is this what you want? Like, what are you doing? Then the longer you have this shit, you going on untreated because you thinking because shorty got tested and hers was a false negative that you good. Now you running around with this shit. Next thing you know, you can't have kids. Next thing you know, you got pelvic inflammatory disease. Next thing you know, your insides are fucked up.
But just get tested regularly. Just get
what's
tested.
regular? Every 6 months?
Yes, at least.
Yeah,
how about so if you've been with your partner like 10 years, or you
I don't give a shit.
See, and but no, I agree with that. That's why I said, y'all niggas, when y'all women get pregnant, go make sure that shit is yours.
My
it's
last
the same thing.
relationship was 4 years, and I was getting tested every 6 months, and I was with the same dude for 4 years, and it came back negative every single time. Yeah. But I don't give a shit. Look, I could trust you all day, but still not putting nothing past you. I'm not putting nothing past nobody. Yeah. You're not playing with my health. Bitch is down to one ovary, dog. I'm holding on to that bitch for dear life. I don't need to be gambling. Yeah. No.
And just do it because I know women go to the doctor way more than men do. Just generally, statistically speaking, men do that vicarious shit, and that's just Don't do that.
My doctor won't even let me re-up on BC if I don't get my well woman. But I'm already going to get it anyway. But she'll be like, well, I'm not renewing your prescription until you make your appointment. Right. Look, sweetheart, it's not that difficult. If they got clinics, if you ain't got no insurance, go to the clinic. The clinic, I mean, look, if you could spend $70 on brunch, spend that same $70, get your coochie swab, and make sure everything is kosher.
We too old for that shit. We too old.
But I've literally heard people say that though. Like, I mean, if she good, I'm good. No, nigga, no. Now both of y'all out here spreading worms to everybody.
Yeah, get checked out so you don't have that mumbo sauce. You hear me?
Look, remember when niggas was calling it the sauce back then?
Nigga, still call that shit. Yeah.
No, the
He's
sauce
on fire.
Good. The sauce is good now. It's like positive,
No,
like I got the sauce, I got the juice.
But that sauce, nigga,
that's that spicy.
You don't want that jalapeno. Yeah, you don't want that sriracha.
That's the Cajun job.
He's on fire. He's heating up.
That's that Cajun sauce right there. I'm good off that.
Oh.
Let's
Cajun sparkle.
Let's put that.
You don't want that Cajun sparkle on your drumstick.
On before we leave, real quick.
Who you want to put on?
The same person.
Paper Prince.
Fuck! Shut the fuck up.
You know what? So I'm gonna be outside. He gonna fight your ass.
Paris.
I can't fight.
Paris Price.
I don't want no smoke.
Title.
But I'm gonna check you out though, because I'm all about.
It's funny because Paris Price is the name of a character in an.
I'm all about the local support, even though you're not local
Terry
no more.
McMillan book.
Which one should I do?
Did you listen? Because
I listened to the whole thing. Yes,
she didn't. You didn't listen to that.
Yes,
shit.
I did. I really did.
No. So this is how
he do a lot of freestyles. He puts on a lot of freestyles online. Yeah.
So this, I look at the track list. If it's like an unknown artist, and if I don't like the name of the songs, I won't listen to it.
All right. Which one rings a bell to you, real quick?
All right. So
Mere Mortal, Psycho,
First, you gotta move your arm. Move that little flab.
I'm reading them to you.
Okay,
First of all, my shit don't flab, my nigga. They don't.
I'm the flabby arm on the show.
Put your arm out. Don't tighten your arm.
It's not flabby at all.
Hold on, wait, excuse me.
How did you get such small arms?
I don't know. They do have a little bit.
See?
No, seriously, because I have like a flab. Like my arm is like.
She got a little chitlin.
Do you do like push-ups?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them?
Yeah.
You do pull-ups? Can you do pull-ups?
The incline joints or like flat joints?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Like how? Okay.
I got you. After the show.
Stefan, I need an arm workout, Mo. Come on, dog. I be at work doing arm circles. That shit don't do nothing in dips.
You got little arms.
Okay. So listen.
Buffalo arms.
Mere Mortal, Psycho, Chances, Menace. I didn't know you could see from back there. And I want to let the people know instead of it being awkward silence.
Gotcha.
Hold Me Down, Summer Love, Insomnia, 9 to 5, Friday, Sin, Flick.
9 to 5.
Irresistible. Okay.
9 to 5. What y'all think?
It's fine. It's already on.
Okay.
Sorry, YouTube. We're playing 9 to 5 by Paris Price. You can find
Here we go, oh man, not this again. This 9 to 5 got me tired like Michelin. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Okay.
Here we go, oh man, not this again. This 9 to 5 got me tired like
LA's poverty now.
Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Some days I sit and wish. Wake up in the morning, make my coffee, cook some eggs. Alarm going off, don't want to get out the bed. I can't get along with these voices in my head. Want to work me like a slave, want to work me till I'm dead. Hold on, wait a minute, let me talk my manure. I'm an entrepreneur, take notes, peep game on how the bosses maneuver. I'm thankful for my job, praise God.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching YouTube Live. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week on No Disclaimers Podcast. All right.
Aye, Captain.